Hope mic's working. Well, as you can see, my desk is in absolute shambles. It's very messy. I have things all over the place because I've been working on this kit. I'm working on it pretty hard, trying to get it finished, trying to get it done as soon as possible. Ramil, Clay, Bronny, and Egg Boy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me today. So last stream, I think what we did is we just did the chest piece. Yeah, I got a lot more done this time. Here it is. I did the head and the arms and the shoulders. I also started on the feet. The reason I wanted to do all of this already is because I want to get it done today. We need to get this review video out, so I want to finish this as soon as possible. So hopefully part 2 is the last part for this build. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start and see where it takes us. So I shouldn't need any nippers. I'm pretty sure I cut out everything until we get to the shield and bazooka. Let's see where we are here. I have my door open this time, that way my room doesn't get too hot and my camera doesn't overheat again. Should be right here. Okay. As you can see, I am rocking my hide my messy hair look. I feel a little bit like Crystalia. I don't know why he's the one that popped into mind. But let's see. Okay, I need these 3. I'm missing one more right here. Okay, need these. Some of these have not been filed down. I probably could have filed these down in my other spare time, but I don't know, been kind of busy. Today, that is, I was a little busy. So what is up? How have you guys been? I mean, it's only been like, what, 3 days since the last stream, but you know, a lot of things could have happened since then. How are things going? What are you guys working on for Work in Progress Wednesday? I mean, obviously you know what I'm working on. The Supreme Gundam. I recently bought a bunch of Mecha Girl kits and I'm getting addicted to it. Gotta start collecting the waifus. I thought that said walrus for a second. I was like, what do you mean walrus? I haven't done any yet, but they are pretty interesting, especially like the ones that have like Gundam crossover parts. I think I saw one recently that was like the new Gundam, or no, not the new Gundam. It was it had like the Wing Zero wings on it. But I want to say those are third party, but I don't know much about them. So, Clay, if you know more about them, please educate me. I would love to know. Bonnie just got my booster on Sunday, and it took me out for a day. Haven't built since Sunday. Well, backlog can always wait. Booster's good. Glad you got it. Hopefully you're feeling better by now. I haven't gotten my booster yet because I actually got sick right around the time I should have been getting it. And so I'm getting tested for COVID next week. And if all goes well, I'll probably get my booster sometime soon after that. I'm practicing scribing on a spoon. Also working on the high-grade GOG repaint and SD Burning Gundam repaint. Interesting. I have never heard of scribing practice on a spoon. That's very unique. Let me know how that goes. That sounds pretty fun. PC-10. I lied. I do need the nippers for these dang polycaps. Eventually they're going to need to make another RX-78-2 Master Grade 4.0 to get rid of these polycaps. Polycaps are so dated these days. Even though I want to say the Perfect Grade Unleashed has polycaps, so I don't know. Don't listen to me. Snap into plates. Nice. Okay. Two of these. And then we need this one and this one. Okay, so this one's good. Some of them I've already filed down and don't need to work on. And then some of them, well, most of them I still need to file. If I was smart, I would have just filed down all of them, but I also wanted to have a little bit of content for the stream. I'd rather not just it be me assembling it. That seems a little boring. I don't know. Filing it might be boring too. I want to get into Gunpla, but there's no Blastoise, so it's hard to care. Aww. Eventually, there probably will be. Is there a Charizard yet? If there isn't a Charizard yet, I'd be surprised. I know they have a lot of the starters now. And then the most recent one I saw was Mimikyu, which was, I don't know, it's kind of ironic. Ironic because Mimikyu wants to be like the Pokemon mascot. That's why it kind of copies the Pikachu look. Like legitimately, I think in the lore it wants to like be noticed. So it copies how Pikachu looks. And it's getting more known because of that. So its plan is working. Just Corey, the Perfect Grade Unleashed has like 10 polycaps, by the way, not a ton, and I honestly can't remember where you put them. I had a feeling it had polycaps, and I want to say it's probably in like the wrist and the leg joints. I don't know. Definitely some in the wrists. Maybe not definitely. I can't say that confidently. What's the soundtrack playlist tonight? That would be, so I'm streaming from Epidemic Sound. I pay for a license there, so I'm allowed to stream it onto YouTube. And the genre is mainstream hip hop, and it's only instrumentals. So that's what we're listening to tonight. If you guys have a genre preference, feel free to let me know, and I can definitely switch it over. Like I have it playing lightly in my background. For you guys, I'm pretty sure it's louder. Just Corey, welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for stopping by. In case you haven't noticed, we are working on the Supreme Gundam today. Where does this go? Right channel. Does it click? I don't think this clicks. Oh, this just goes like that. Okay. Is this one? Yeah, I already did that one. Boom. Okay, so those are probably going to be our knees. Let's see. Then we get these put into place. These are going to go on top. While this slides into there. It's been a while since I built the 3.0, so most of this is still pretty foreign to me, but the 3.0 definitely has a lot of like mechanical stuff going on, which is pretty cool, especially since it's relatively older. I want to say maybe 2013. I don't know if that's considered old for you, but okay, this piece, and this piece. I wonder if they're going to do another Unleashed. I highly doubt it'll happen this year, and I highly doubt it'll happen within the next few years, actually. As far as I know, it was kind of like a one-off project they wanted to do. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought it back later in the future, but I don't think it's meant to be a new line in the same way that the Master Grade Extreme is supposed to be a new line. So the Master Grade Extreme, I would hope that we have another release of it this year. If not this year, then definitely next year. But the Perfect Grade Unleashed, I don't know, it just seemed like, hey, here's our flagship mobile suit and we're gonna make it as dope as possible. So, there's that. Where's my, here it is, my buffing block. My friend Joe Inferno from Twitch told me about your vids ages ago. Check them out when I get the time. Oh, that's sweet. Appreciate it. I actually used to stream on Twitch, and I think in my older videos I even mentioned like, hey, check out my Twitch channel, but I haven't streamed on Twitch in at least a year now, for sure. That would be the correct estimate. I have a 3.0 in the backlog still right now, though, trying to get through all the Wing Endless Waltz P Bandai boys. Ooh, I am somewhat in the same boat, except I haven't actually started them. I don't remember if it's Endless Waltz or Glory of Users, or Glory of Losers, but I have, right now, I have the Death Scythe Rosette, the Heavy Arms Eagle unit, and I'm trying to get the Sandrock Armadillo unit and the Liaoya last one, Shenlong Gundam. So, yeah, I need 2 more and then I'll be good. I don't know if the what's it called, Flugel, Toggy's Flugel counts in there, but I have that. So if it is part of the same series, I've already got that one. And I was actually considering building that on stream next. Still haven't decided what I want to build on stream next. Maybe even just finish my new Verka, because I have a Sasbi Verka in my display case that's kind of just like sitting all lonely on the shelf, and it needs a partner from the same series. So might finish that up. I think I'm about. Hello, I am new to Gunpla and was looking in a panel lining, but was told the paint can break the plastic. Tamiya accent color black. So what should I do? So yes and no. So paint it's mostly the thinner that'll crack the plastic, and the thinner is either used to clean up the enamel panel or the panel liner, or it's actually in the panel liner already. So the panel liner is typically enamel paint thinned down to flow better into the grooves. So the ways you can mitigate that and help prevent it from cracking when you're using it, the easiest way would probably be, well, not the easiest, but the safest way would probably be to put a clear coat on your kit beforehand, a gloss clear coat preferably. That will create like a thin barrier surface between the plastic and the panel liner to protect it from any contact it'll have with the panel liner, and it'll prevent any cracks. Another way, or the other way you can kind of help prevent it, is you kind of want to be careful where you're applying it. You don't want to put panel liner in any crevices where it's not going to be able to evaporate quickly, because if the reason the plastic cracks is it reacts with the thinner, and if the reason it reacts with the thinner is because it's actually being given enough time to react with the thinner. But typically, if it's an open panel line and it's not like squished between two parts or anything, the panel line is able to evaporate before it actually reacts with the plastic. So certain panel lines, or certain lines, certain areas where you would panel line are pretty safe, while others are not so safe. So for example, let's see if I can find an example on this part. So if I were to panel line, this is not going to be easy to show. So if I were to panel line this part, we have like some details up here. That would be fine to panel line because it's completely open, it'll evaporate quickly. However, right here, there's two parts squished together right here. So if I were to try to panel line in there, I'd have to be careful, because if it goes into that crack between the parts, the panel liner could stay in there. There's not enough airflow around it to help it evaporate, and that's when it could possibly crack. Let's see. I want a Zaku Unleashed, damn it. I'm more of a mass-produced guy. I feel like if there were another Perfect Grade Unleashed, it would probably be Char's Zaku 2. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is another Perfect Grade Unleashed. That's Glory of the Losers for the Death Scythe. That's good. Okay. Thank you for confirming. I have the Sandrock EW and the Death Scythe Hell. Ultron on the desk and almost done with the Heavy Arms. Wings over Ka left after that. Dang, so you almost have the whole collection built up. Desperately want a reprint of that since I didn't start on Gunpla until after that pre-order ended. Kind of want to do Death Scythe with a Miro Calliope. I don't know who that is. Who is Miro Calliope paint theme and customization? To be honest, I'd rather have the Supernova Heavy Arms Eagle unit than the Pete Bandai. Pete Bandai's Heavy Arms really lacking the details that Heavy Arms should have. Well, I'm not a fan of third-party kits, specifically Supernova, because I have built a kit from Supernova. It was a Zoids kit, and the plastic quality just isn't really my favorite thing. I didn't really enjoy the process because the parts were too snug, and I felt a little uncomfortable squishing the pieces together, and I don't really want to come across that again. So I ended up getting the P Bandai version when it went on sale. Just popping in to say what's up and hope all is well. Kind of fell off the Discord lately. Andrew, it's okay. And whenever you're ready to come back in the Discord, we'll welcome you with open arms. You should know that already. But thanks for stopping by. Paint can make the plastic crack. Just drop a clear coat on it first. There you go. Or just use Mr. Weathering coloring, because I've never cracked plastic with that, and their solvent doesn't eat plastic either. If you want a panel line with no fuss, just get the fine tip Gundam marker, the blue ones. You can use the fine tip. There's also a what's it called? There's a word for it. It's like not leak tip. It's like flow type Gundam marker. So Gundam markers are fine because they're an alcohol-based paint as opposed to enamel, so they should be fine. It's weird that lacquer paints do nothing to the plastic. It is kind of weird. Like the whole interaction between acrylic lacquer and enamel is very strange to me, and I will never get behind the science of it. I've been making use of the Gundam marker's fine tip for lining. It may not look quite as nice, but it's safe and easy. Only noticeable difference if you get real close up to it. Another option. There you go. Alright, thanks for the detailed explanation. Pour type, that's what it's called. Thank you, Bronny. I knew I was tripping. Okay, I have some stickers to apply. I mentioned this last stream, but I'm using this. I typically don't like stickers because they look tacky, but I'm using the stickers on this because these ones are foil. And I don't know, I just want to make it true to kit. True to what Bandai intended for this kit anyways. And obviously painting it would make it a completely different kit considering it's all clear red. There we go. I'm gonna smooth that out with a cotton swab. There we go. Well done. So one thing I did try out earlier today is I actually was gonna put on the decals on this kit. And I started with a core fighter. I put probably 3 decals on, and then I decided I'm not going to do that because I put it on the core fighter and all of the decals are red and all of the plastic is red. So some of the decals are a lighter red and they're all right looking, but some of the decals are like the same exact red and it does not make a difference at all. You literally can't see it. But the biggest thing about it is these stickers have a matte sheen, so it kind of takes away from the glossy look of the clear plastic. So I don't want to do that. And the only stickers I'm going to put on are the foil stickers and the Supreme decals. Oh shoot, I'm missing, where is it? 2 of these parts. I hope I didn't drop them down somewhere. Here's one of them. And the other one's probably on the floor somewhere. I threw it on the ground. There it is, never mind. I learned the hard way that the port type does crack plastic. Interesting, I did not know that. I might have to do a test with them. But if you say it does, I don't doubt it. Paint, chemical reactions will always be a mystery to me, so. If you told me there was a specific paint that would light on fire when you apply it to Gunpla, I would not be surprised. Jeez, this is so... Oh, never mind. There we go. Is this even supposed to wiggle that much? I don't even... Huh. That's interesting. I also recently bought the Real Grade Strike Freedom and Destiny, hoping I can fix the loose issues since I just want a replica of their scene displayed once I receive the glass cabinet from IKEA. Nice. First of all, congrats on getting the IKEA cabinet. Those are pretty hard to come by. We talk about it in the Discord, but yeah, they don't come in stock that often. So if you're able to get one, do while you can. But yeah, I have heard bad things about the early seed real grades. However, the 4th Impulse real grade was really good. That was like the kit that brought me back and made me believe in real grades again. So I'm hoping that they go back and redo the original seed real grades with the new frame. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Okay, have these parts. I think I'm like halfway done with the legs already. Need some of these. This one and this one. Okay. I think this part I might have to just use a hobby knife in there. This inner frame plastic is pretty nice though. It's pretty much like a red version of gray inner frame plastic that you would see on most other kits. So it's really easy to cut. Doesn't really leave much of a mark if you just cut it with a hobby knife. So it has been a good break in between finishing these clear parts, because clear parts will be the death of me. Rip Dose, hello all. Welcome to the stream. We are building the Master Grade Supreme Gundam today. Version of the Master Grade RX 78-2 3.0. What you're seeing is probably about 8 hours of work so far. I don't know, that's a very random estimate. I don't know why that came to mind, but yeah. Last time I had a real grade with great frustrations, it was the Amatsu Mino. I've also heard bad things about the Astray frames, so not surprised there. Let's see, PC8. Where is this? I know I've cut this part out. I've seen it before. Oh, is it this one? So here's one of them, and I'm blind to the other one. I hope it didn't fall anywhere. Man, I had this issue with, there's this very small part, like the V-fin on the crotch area kind of thing, pelvis area. I was putting it in, it's a tight fit, and my finger slipped and it literally sprung out of my hand, and I spent like 20 minutes looking for it, and it was so hard to find. Thankfully I was able to find it. I was about to be really sad if I couldn't find it. My real grade Talgi says torso snapped. I got a replacement part for it, just never went back to it yet. Well, at least you have the part. At least you already got the hard part out of the way pretty much. No pun intended. So, I don't know. Maybe you should just go ahead, pop in the new part right now. While we're all here, we're all chilling and building. I don't know if anyone else is building with me, but I mean, at least I'm building, so. Boom Cannon says, speaking of real grades, if you did buy a duplicate real grade new by accident, what were you going to do with the second one? That's a great question. I probably would have ended up saving it for, I don't know, give it away to a friend, or even just do a giveaway with it. So, who knows? The story behind that question, by the way, for those who didn't know, GameStop had the real grade new Gundam on sale. It's like originally like $45 or $43, and they had it on sale for 15% off. And I saw it and I was like, man, it's out of stock. I wish I had bought it, or like I had known about it before it went out of stock. So I was a little bummed out. And then 2 days later, I got a package in the mail, and it was a real grade new Gundam. And it wasn't a gift from someone. I had just forgotten that I had already bought it from GameStop. And so, I don't know, it was weird. It was like, I wish that I had already bought it, but I already did buy it. So, I told the Discord, that's when you know like the addiction has gone too far. So yeah, don't be like me. Take control of your backlog. Thankfully you didn't have to do a general cleaning. True. Let's see. What part goes where? This is going to go in here. Polycap 8. My lips are kind of dry right now, and I'm about to start feeling self-conscious about it. Okay, got that. Where's the other polycap? This goes in here. Oh, you guys can't even see it if I assemble it all back there. Sorry. I always forget about the camera angles. Okay, so I got these two parts done. These are going to go here. There are some stickers that need to go into these little pockets right here. However, there are some details in there that I don't want to be lost by the stickers. So I will refrain from using the stickers there. That is the beautiful thing about Gunpla. Anything you do is optional. And it's really up to you to make the kit look as good as you want it to. That one's good. One more piece, this one. So what is the next big kit that everyone is looking forward to? For me, that would be the Virtue. People here in the United States haven't really gotten it yet. There are a few stores that have gotten it, but Bluefin definitely has not gotten it. So the larger retail stores like Gundam Planet, USA Gundam Store, New Type, they haven't gotten it in stock yet. But I'm hoping to grab one, maybe even two when they come out. I say maybe because it's an expensive kit, so it's not something you just, you know, casually get two of, like a entry grade or something. Okay, this goes on this side. That is gonna go, this is gonna go like this. That goes to that peg. Hold on, my chat laptop Can't wait for the real grade God Gundam. Been my #1 favorite suit for a while. Yeah, that one does look really promising. It looks like it's very feature packed. I have never really dove that deep into what's it called? G Gundam. So I don't really have like that much of a personal affinity to it as most OG Gundam watchers do. But like I said, it does look pretty cool. Looks like it's gonna be a great kit, and I'll probably end up getting it. So just watched your panel lining video, so decided to subscribe. Just bought a high grade RX-0 Unicorn Phoenix gold coating, wanting to try and panel line it. Sorry, I got focused on this part. Nice. Thank you, G-Man R, and welcome to the stream. Appreciate the subscribe. I actually haven't built that kit, and I don't know too much about it. So all I can say is good luck. Watch how much panel liner you're using, and hope it turns out great. Okay, so we got the legs, inner frame mostly done. This is what the bend's gonna look like. This actually looks very real grady on itself. There's a lot of like moving parts. We have this part right here, and the knee kind of like bends open right here. Pretty cool mechanical design. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I built the 3.0, and by a while I mean like a year and a half, so it's not even that long, but still. Let's see, what do we need next? We need, is it this part? No, not that part. These two. So we need these two. We're gonna need one of these. One of these. Is this one of them? No. One of these. There should be one more square piece that I hope isn't lost. That could possibly be lost. Oh no. Come on. Let me put my Where's Waldo. Oh, there it is. That is right in front of me. Also looking forward to that Peebles Ifrit Jaeger. Need some purple on my shelf. That's from the Code Fairy series, right? If I'm not mistaken. The one that, wait, is it Zaku based? I don't remember. I think I mentioned it in the Discord, but the only one I really cared about was the one wearing a crown. The Pale Rider wearing the crown. I don't even think I got the darker one. There were like 2 Pale Riders and then the Ifrit. And I only got the one with the crown because, yeah, I don't know much about Code Fairy. It's a PS4 game as far as I know, so I don't have a PS4 anymore. So I'm not really in the loop there. Clay says, I just want a real grade Kshatriya. Yeah, that would be cool. I think the reason they haven't done one yet, or even like a master grade Kshatriya, most people speculate it's because like they need to figure out the physics of the wing binders first, because like the high grade itself already kind of struggles with them. So if you make it bigger, it's gonna be harder to engineer something that can like withstand that weight. But yeah, that would be cool. Speaking of P Bandai, I have so many P Bandai orders. Like, I don't even remember what P Bandai orders I have. I think my Eclipse Gundam, oh my goodness, my Eclipse Gundam Maneuver Strike Pack is coming in. So that makes me feel like I should probably build the Eclipse next. I totally forgot I even have that in my backlog. Yeah, I should probably build the Eclipse next and then get the Maneuver Strike Pack out of the way. I hate how these nubs are just placed kind of like in the middle of the armor, especially on a clear part. So like, I'm definitely guaranteed to have to buff it away. Pointy backpack for the pointy boy, yes sir. There we go. This side, let's get rid of that little extra real quick. Oh, hold on. The song that's playing right now kind of has slight Christmas vibes. Just got into building. Your videos have been a big help. Thanks a bunch. Well, appreciate it. Thank you for the feedback and welcome to the stream, TS. Today we're building the Supreme Gundam. In case the thumbnail and stream title didn't give it away. If I'm not mistaken, well, first of all, I was supposed to put this one first. I think I should be able to still fit it underneath. Maybe not. Hold on, let's just pop this out real quick. Dang it. It like fell into my dust. Nope, not yet. This part needs to be filed. Is this one good? No. Probably file that one before I forget. Need that real grade high new to come back in stock. I like the thick boys. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not as widely available yet. I feel like the Eclipse kind of settled down finally. So I would hope that the high new settles down within the coming weeks. I'm sure it will. Well, I don't know. I have no information to base that off of, to be honest. So I mentioned I had a Discord group. I did, and if I did it correctly, there should be a link in the description of the stream that you can click. It should give you a link to my channel, Patreon, and the Discord, as well as Instagram, I think. Hold on, we have someone here that is, what's it called? Oh, I need to change my account real quick. Change it to this. There we go. Let's get rid of that message. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, G-Man R, if you check the description of this video, or of this stream, if not this stream, then definitely the last video I posted, you should see a Linktree link that has all the links to my links. Has all the links to like my connections and whatnot. Another one. What are these spam bots doing in my channel? I'm not that popular. Okay, there we go. We have some, I think this is the back of the leg, so we can put that on here. Let's brush some dust off first. Thing that sucks most about the razor is the dust that gets everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I don't take enough precautions about it. There we go. Okay. Next piece is this. There's another one somewhere here. Somewhere here. Right? 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 Hello? Okay, what else do I need other than that? I need one of these. Pretty sure I have another one of those somewhere. Not that. Maybe I haven't cut them out yet. Let's see. I haven't. Well, there's one of them at least. I'm gonna assume I need these pieces too, so I'll cut these out. Now where is that flat piece? Here it is. Okay. Let's get these cleaned up. Should be just the sides. You know, I feel like this playlist isn't really screaming chill vibe right now, so let me clean up these parts and then I'm gonna switch it over. Let's see, what can we pick? Where is it? Okay. Let's do this. Instrumentals. There we go. P-Bandai were to iterate on the Master Grade Barbatos, which one would you think they would do, the Lupus or the Rex? That's a great question. The Lupus would be easier to do because it still has the same frame. Lupus Rex has the elongated arms. I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a difference. Honestly, all they have to do is extend the arm pieces. But yeah, the Lupus could be as simple as an armor change. I wouldn't be surprised if they just did a P-Bandai set for that. Matter of fact, does the P-Bandai expansion set include the Lupus armor? I don't think it does, right? Lupus is probably easier. Rex would probably sell better. I agree. Plus Rex is just like more different enough from the original Barbatos to where people would feel obligated to get it, as opposed to the Lupus, where when I think of the Lupus, the main difference I imagine is the shoulder armor. And I think the V-fin is a little bit different. So, I personally like the Lupus better because I don't like the elongated arms nor the tail on the Lupus Rex. But to each their own, of course. Fleekazoid says, let's go. Yes, sir. We are here building Supreme Gundam, almost finished. I think all I have to do today are the legs, and I'll probably just do the shield afterwards, and then the bazooka is pretty standard, so I'm probably going to just do that whenever I have free time, to be honest. Just waiting for the Master Grade Vidar. That'd be nice. Would you prefer the Vidar or the Kamaris Vidar? I feel like the Kamaris Vidar would be, oh no. How did my battery die? Oh, you know why? Because I didn't plug it in yet. Let's see. Be right back. There we go. Should be good. Stupid me doesn't have, I didn't realize that, what's it called? I didn't realize I took the USB cable out of my camera, so it wasn't charging the whole time. Hopefully it's able to run while charging. I'm pretty sure it should. Okay. It just has different feet and side skirts. I know, not sure what else. I also like the Lupus more than the Rex. Rex was very memorable in the final fight scene though. I hope they announce a new Master Grade after the IBO rerun thing is done. There's definitely bound to be another new Master Grade. I think what the people want is the, what's it called? Gundam Flauros or Ryuseigo. The one that transforms into like a cannon. Which would be sick. Love this playlist. What is it? I want to save it. So this is on, it's this website called Epidemic Sound. So it's kind of like a royalty-free website that you pay a subscription for. I use it from all my videos and whatnot. Even though what I really should do is hit up Fleekazoid. Fleekazoid makes beats. So I really should hit him up for some music and get his music out there. I'll probably do that sometime this year. Let's see. Am I doing it off camera again? There it is. Elkmon just subscribed. Thank you, Elkmon. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if that's delayed. I'm actually watching the stream off of my laptop. I also don't think I have sound set up for subscriber notifications. Well, welcome to the stream. We're building the Master Grade Supreme Gundam today. Somewhat exclusive kit that I was able to get my hands on at retail, thankfully. And we're almost done. Hopefully. Go. This should pop in. Oh, it goes up. Then this should pop in onto the front. Does it connect here? No. Connects over here, I believe. Nice. When is the IBO rerun supposed to happen? Are you talking about like the kit reprints? I don't know. Hold on. Boom Cannon's the one that mentioned it, so I would hope that he has more information on it than me. Putting you on the spot, Boom Cannon. Let me file this down. There's like a little nub mark I'm not really vibing with right here. Come on. Didn't want to go down to 1,000, but this nummark's being pretty stubborn. I'm hoping I can get it out of there. I don't think it's gonna go away. Nope, that might be cracked through the finish, so let's just bring it up to gloss and let it be. There is my 15. There it is. We got more people joining in. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to say what's up in chat. We won't bite. My chat top keeps turning off. Chat top as in chat laptop. Moon Cannon says sometime this year. I think, wait, I don't remember what was supposed to be in the January reprint list. If anyone remembers that, happens to remember that anyways. Not that one, this one. Geomar says, sup, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Geomar? We are working on the Supreme Gundam, Master Grade, and hopefully finishing it today. By finishing it, I just need to do the legs and then the shield. Shield should be easy. It's just like, I don't know, 6 parts and then the Supreme letters. So how many letters are in Supreme? 7? So probably less than 15 parts. Okay, so this is gonna go back here. Got those part of the legs done. What do we got next? Got this part. I think this one uses the last of our stickers. I remember seeing this earlier, and I think I'm just gonna clip it. Because it's too much of a hassle to get the razor onto it. Avalon Shadow says, hey there, I just started building the Barbatos model kit. Welcome to the stream, Avalon Shadows. Barbatos is, I don't know if that's where you're starting, but it is a great kit either way. Hit that like, Gunpla addicts. Homegrown is always looking out for the like meter. Appreciate it, Homegrown. Fleekazoid, I have no idea what you mean when you say I bite strangers. This. I need some stickers. Stefan Sui says, I just finished building new Gundam. Now is that the real grade or the master grade? Either way, That is a fantastic build. I haven't finished either of them. I just got a real grade new Gundam in the mail today, actually. I was telling everyone in chat earlier how I subconsciously ordered it and then it showed up today. But the Master Grade Verka I've worked on in the past, but I haven't gotten around to finishing it yet. Sorry, wrong chat. All right. That's not very sanitary. Master Grade Verka. Yeah, it's a great looking kit, to be honest. Some people will say that the real grade is better, but I mean it's definitely personal preference. I think the Master Grade, well, like I said, I haven't built the real grade yet, but the Master Grade is definitely a very fun kit to build until you get to the funnels. The funnels are a little bit annoying, but that's because I hate building multiples of the same thing. Like even right now, I'm getting annoyed having to build 2 legs just because it's the same thing. Why do I gotta build it twice? I had another one of these that I stickered up earlier. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. Okay. So this is gonna go on the back of the leg. Already have a spot for it. I think it's universal. Man, these foil stickers do not hold up well, I'll be honest. They kind of rub off the color pretty easily. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Should be one more of these. Is it this one? This isn't even the right part, so never mind that. 3. One more of these. What part is that? F? I should have everything off of the F runner. Maybe. Yeah. Got everything off the F runner. So it has to be somewhere here. It's right here, hiding from me. As usual. Hello? So say the Gundam Overwatch game comes out. Can't wait for the day 1 tier list. LOL JK. Honestly, I'm trying to become like one of the professionals in that game. I love Overwatch and I love Gundam, so hopefully we'll see. I just finished my first build, real grade Wing Gundam 0 EW or Endless Waltz. Just bought 2 more high grade kits, Sharzaku 2 and high grade RX-78 2. I'm hooked. There it is. Gunpla is a very fulfilling yet addicting hobby. Both of those kits should be really fine for you. Assuming you got the revives. I mean, the original Sharzaku 2 isn't that bad, but the revive definitely is a little bit better. You'll be able to tell if it's the revive Sharzaku 2 on the front of the box. Well, I'm pretty sure there's different box art. I just don't remember what the box art looks like. But on the front of the box, for any kit, you can tell what year it was released on the bottom left corner. Let me see. Yeah, bottom left corner. So let's take this box art for an example. This kit, the GBN Gundam Battle Network Base Gundam, this one was made in 2019. You can tell because on the bottom left here, there is something, when it focuses, it says 2019. If it focuses, hello? Hello? There, 2019, right there. So that's how you tell what year a kit has been made. It's on the box art. It typically won't give you a month though that it was made. So for that, I usually look on Hobby Search if I need to know the month that something was released. I think it depends on how old the kits are. Some new kits are very detailed. I just put together an old master grade and doesn't have as much detail as I thought it should have. For sure, there are like a lot of master or high grades coming out today that are somewhat more detailed than like old master grades. Especially early master grades, like the early 2000s, even like up until the late 2000s. There's definitely some improvements. I think the oldest master grade I've built is the master grade Shining Gundam, and that one's old enough to include screws in the kit. Like you have to screw some of the leg parts together, which is pretty crazy to me. I don't know, it was just really cool building it though, because you see how much Bandai's engineering has evolved, and yeah, you're able to compare it to like today's master grades. DJ Critical, it's 2019 Sharzaku 2. Okay, cool, that's the Revive one. If it's not the Revive, it might be the Origin, which is also a good kit. That one, it'll say Mobile Suit Origins on it, I think, or Gundam Origin, Gundam the Origin on it. But that one came out a year before the Revive. Both of them are good kits, so whichever one you got, you ended up getting a good kit, which is good. Check sites like USA Gundam Store and Majin Hobby for water slides. Usually found ones I need either of those stores. They're so much better than stickers. I agree. Wait, is that in response to what I was saying about stickers? Because I don't even know if I'll put water slides on this, to be honest. Because any sticker, water slide, etc. that I put on this, there always be that like little block of matte that's gonna like obscure the gloss on this kit, unless I somehow find dry transfers for this, and I don't even know if anyone does custom dry transfer decals. Would never recommend adding top coat to sticker type decals. That is true, I've done that in the past, and while it does kind of hide the silvering a little bit, you can still very much so tell that they are stickers. So if you can, try to get some water slides. It'll save you the headache in the future. I want water slides, but I want them to look like the original sticker decals that come with the kit. The ones I have aren't the original. Yes, especially, well, okay, to answer that first, there's a lot of third-party manufacturers that make decals that are pretty much exact copies of the original. So I'd look into that. Namely, so Delphi Decal does some G rework, I think it's called. Studio G is coming out with some of their own decals as well. Let's see. Yes, especially if you have the option to move them around and fix their placement before they completely stick to the plastic. Yeah, water slides definitely have that advantage over other decals. I already built an entry grade, so I can get the concept of it. Now I have 4 high grades now, and I like the Barbatos Gundam since the anime. Iron Blooded Orphans is a really good anime. I'm almost done with my second rewatch of it, and it's been pretty fire. If it's the high grade Zaku from Target, it's the Revive kit. Good way to confirm as well. What's my favorite thing about Gunpla? So, favorite thing about Gunpla, meaning like the plastic model kits, it's just therapeutic, and I don't know. It kind of like, for me anyways, it kind of lets me live out my nostalgia of being a kid and like seeing these kits and like not being able to actually get them. Now that I'm an adult, have my own job, make my own money, I'm able to get these kits, and like that, and I've always been fascinated with engineering and like good design. Like I love precision engineering and like seeing how machines work and stuff like that. And so building a Gundam is not necessarily the same thing, but you definitely get that precision engineering element to it, where like everything kind of like fits together precisely, and everything has to be very tolerant of each other for a good result. What Target sells kits? Target does sell kits, so they were actually like the first retailers of one of the recent series, the, what is it called? Gundam Battlelog kits. They were the first, they received the first 6 kits of that series, 6 out of 10 different kits. But even before that, they started selling maybe early 2020. It's kind of when the pandemic happened, or when the pandemic started, and the quarantine was a lot more strict. Target kind of bought into that whole here's some more stuff to do at home thing and started selling some kits. So they started off with, they were selling master grade Barbatoses at one point. I don't know if they still do. Now I've seen them a lot with the RX-782 Revive. They have the Battlelog kits, they have entry grades, and they have the real grade Exia, I believe, from time to time. Not all Targets though, so your mileage may vary on that, but a good amount of Targets do. Let's see. What does this pop into? Does this just go here? What? What? Okay. So it covers up that sticker? Okay. That works, I suppose. I'm just gonna dust this off. Ramil's back, making money. What's that? I have no idea. I don't make money. I just somehow get Gunpla. That's how it works. I need these 2 parts. You know, I need to clean up this station because a lot of dust is getting everywhere. And I'm going to take the opportunity to show you this cool tool that I got from China. Not just any place in China, from Dispay's AliExpress store. This is not a sponsored message, by the way. It's just I managed to get it on sale, and it's been pretty helpful, mostly helpful with like dust like this. It is, where did I put it? Hello? Hello? Oh, there it is. It's a vacuum that I have not charged in a while, so it might die. It's just like a little desk vacuum, and it vacuums up all the dust. Hopefully it's not making up too much noise. I'm covering the mic a little bit as much as I can. But yeah, it picks up the dust pretty well. Has like a little brush attachment, and it just died because I haven't charged it in a while. But a little sneak peek of that. I might do a review video of it in the future, but so far I am enjoying it. I don't remember, I think I paid like maybe like $35 after shipping for it. So you can definitely get like a hand vacuum somewhere on Amazon, because I've done that. I used to use a hand vacuum, but yeah, I like this one. I like that vacuum. It's been pretty good to me. Had a lot of Battlelog kits, usually a Sharzaki sometimes. Oh, they did have high-grade Iron-Blooded Orphans kits. Mine actually had a real grade Exia 2 and the USA entry grade RX-78. Oh yeah, the USA entry grade RX-78 is actually exclusive to Target. I need to pick another one up before they stop selling it. If they stop selling it. I actually picked up 4 at one point, but then I ended up selling them to a Discord mate who lives in Malaysia, because obviously he can't, there's no American Targets in Malaysia, so I offered to get him some. Recently, I've seen high-grade Zaku Revive, Heavy Arms, some others, and purchase real grade Exia from there. Yeah, Target's secretly on the come up. Another place that you might not have known has Gunpla. Well, a couple places. So Hobby Lobby is a place that has Gunpla. They usually don't have that great a selection. It's mostly high grades, some real grades. But you can get like a real grade Crossbone there, which is pretty cool. Heard that's a good kit. I picked it up, haven't built it yet, but I heard that's a good kit. Another place that might sell Gunpla near you is GameStop. We've talked about this in the all games sell them, but there are that sell them. And yeah. Check your local GameStop, maybe they have some. Let's see. This one. Hobby Lobby usually has a real grade Crossbone, high grade Moon, high grade Leo, high grade Sharzaku. About it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think they also carry the RX-78 to Revive from time to time. When I first started to customize my Gunpla, what kind of paint station do you need in order to get started? Depends on what level of customization you want to do. if you want just small details, you can get away with just using enamel paints. Enamel paints are enamel paints and, well, it's kind of more advanced, but like dry paints. Enamel paints are like something, or acrylics actually, enamel or acrylic. You can use them for like small details. It's what they use for painting miniatures like Warhammer. So you can start off doing that, and what's it called? And from there, you can venture off into airbrushing, but that's a whole thing. And at the moment, I don't have the attention span to explain the setup for that. But yeah. What's the difference between the grades? So there are, I guess now there's 5 main grades. There is the entry grade, the high grade, the real grade, the master grade, and the perfect grade. So the entry grade, the high grade, and the real grade, they're all going to be the same size. They're going to be 1/144th scale. So typically about like 6 inches tall, I'd say. And they're gonna have, where did the part go? I just kicked it. Oh no. They're gonna have pretty good details. Real grades having the most detail out of the bunch. High grades having like an alright amount of detail, and entry grades having similar to high grade, but a little bit less detail. There it is. The difference between high grade and entry grade. Entry grade is typically designed for newcomers. So they are going to be, for the most part, toolless. Like, you don't need tools to build them. The runners are specifically designed to where it's easy to snap them off the runner with your hands and just like piece it all together. High grades, you still ideally need some nippers. At the very least, something like nail cutters to cut them off the runner. And then real grades, you're definitely gonna want to need some quality nippers, good sharp nippers, and then a hobby knife to trim everything. Master grade are the scale above that. They're 1/100th scale, so 1/100th of a real life size Gundam. Those ones have a good amount of detail, have a good amount of gimmicks as well. So like opening and closing cockpits, panels that move, weapons that move, stuff like that. Those ones are gonna come in probably about like this high maybe. What is that, like 10 inches, 8 to 12, anywhere between 8 to 12 inches depending on the kit. Then you have the perfect grade. Perfect grade is the creme de la creme. Typically those are going to be the most expensive, and they're also going to have the most detail. Which way does this go? Let me focus before I get lost. But yeah, they're gonna have the most detail, and they're I don't want to say they're specifically for like seasoned builders, but you kind of have to know your way around Gundam before you can build them. They're not really any harder to build. It's just, I don't know. They're daunting. So there's that. Don't forget SD. Yeah, I guess you can count SD. I personally don't really count SD, but it's still, yeah, it's an official grade. SD stands for super deformed. I want to say it's more so like a spin-off, because it technically is like a spin-off anime, isn't it? Let's see, I'm missing some stuff. I don't think I'll ever get a high grade or entry grade. Why should I? Kevin, there is a great reason why I have 4 entry grade ARC 78-2s, and that's because they're cheap and you can use them to practice customization. So don't knock them until you try them, but they're easy to build, so I can snap one up in like 20 minutes and it'll be fine. The last one I used to practice scribing on. So say I don't want to mess up this $90 kit, I can just practice on a $8 kit and call it a day. Oh, Bronny just said that. Yep. Don't sleep on high grades. There's some amazing high grades out there. Yep, I agree with that. The ones that come to mind, the Kasi Gundam is actually a pretty good one that came out recently. The Death Scythe was really good. I like pretty much all of the high grade ARC 78-2s. And what else? Moon Gundam has a good reputation. I'm not remembering any at the top of my head right now though. Let's see if I can, hold on, I gotta churn these parts out. I'm like 80% of the way done on these legs, and I can get this done. Y'all are just trying to distract me. Entry grades are good for trying new techniques and messing around. Low cost, low loss if you mess up. Yep. Agreed there. So wait, what makes them so great? What keeps them from being considered a real grade? Real grades are more so tiny master grades. And what defines a master grade is typically gimmicks that characterize the mobile suit. For example, Wing Gundam transforming. I mean, there are high grade wings that transform and like unicorns that transform. But okay, maybe transforming is not a good example, but like one thing that comes to mind, high grade or master grade Dynames has like hatches that open for different missile pods. I don't think you get that on the high grade Dynames. Same with, what else? I don't remember. I don't have too many like high grades that I also have the master grade of, to be honest. Real grades have a full inner frame and are basically small master grades. Bronny is saying everything that I am saying, but before me. I might as well just read what he's saying every time. He's writing my script. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, the term Gigantamaxing? Yeah, I guess. Those are perfect grades for you. Sometimes high grades are good for a less involved, more laid back build. Yeah, so one thing we talk about in the server is like a lot of times, a lot of us actually will like build a high grade. Like we're usually building master grades, but we'll build a high grade just because it's like a breath of fresh air almost between like a really involved, strenuous build and then switching over to a high grade is like, oh, I actually get to chill, but I still get to enjoy the process. So there's another reason that you might want to build some high grades. It's just a little, you get like a good dose of, what is it, dopamine? Is that the happy drug? Happy chemical? It's either dopamine or serotonin. Maybe both, actually. Let's see. Wow, I just found my 94 level 4 high grade burning Gundam. Wow. That's interesting. I don't even think I have a kit that I built that old. I have a kit that is from 1983. Haven't built it yet, but I plan on it, so hopefully in the near future. Not to mention lots of high grade releases that aren't in other grades. That's true. High grade does have the broadest range of mobile suits just because it's easy for them to make, design, and sell. First ones that come to mind are pretty much like all the G Gundam ones, the Season 2, 00 kits, all of the high grade Iron Blooded Orphans kits. Another good reason is that most of them share the same peg systems. Like the backpacks pegs are like the same sizes. Not all of them, but a lot of them do share the same size. So people will typically kit bash different high grades together. And kit bashing means like they'll take two or more kits, customize them together, and then build a kit using those two kits as parts. So like if you watch Gundam Build Fighter, pretty much all of the Gundams in it are kit bashed. Better question for those who have obviously built several kits. What do I do with all these Gundams? Have a separate room. So I actually recently got a glass shelf or a glass display case for all of them. I actually got 3 of them. It's pricey, but I'm planning on just displaying them in my living room. Well, I also own my house, so if you're living with your parents, maybe that's not an option. Or if you live with other people, maybe that's not an option. But yeah, I'll be displaying mine in my living room. Most people will just display it in their room. We have some friends that bring them to work and put them on like their work desk or their work shelf. Obviously, that's going to depend on whether or not you actually work in an office or something. Some people even will like build a small kit and put it in their computer case. I've seen that. I've seen like people use some as like a GPU stand. Or like the sag bracket kind of thing to prevent GPU sag. So there's creative things you can do with it. But for the most part, people will display it and or take pictures of them. I would love to see that pre-90s kit look like. Yeah, I'll do a video on it eventually. The thing is, like, it has to be painted, and I definitely want to do it justice. I don't want to just go in blind, not being that well versed in painting yet. Because I haven't done like a full custom paint in a while. Usually not good, little to no articulation, wonky proportions, cheap looking plastic. Yeah, in the case with the kit I have from like 1983, it actually comes with glue. Like the parts don't just like friction fit together like today's kits do, you have to glue them together. And of course, like all the joints are polycap driven. Most of my kits are in storage. We have a small house and no room. I'm worried that mine are gonna be like that eventually too. I don't like these nub marks. Or these nub placements in weird spots. And they're kind of curved, so I have to use a hobby knife. Mine have been in boxes for the better half of 10 years or so. Dang. Well, hopefully you're keeping them in a dark, dry place. Oh yeah, on time. Almost 2 hours. It's not too bad. Oh my goodness, you hear that? I just like yeeted that part right off my desk. Local Hobby Lobby has all the kits for 40% off. Yeah, Hobby Lobby will typically do that. That's like their permanent sale. I don't even know how they make money on them, for real. It's almost like they accidentally bought like thousands of product 2 years ago, and they're trying so desperately to get rid of them. That's 2. I dropped 1, which would be 3. There should be 1 more somewhere. This one. I'll have to go get that dropped 1 in a second. Okay, let me go get that part before I lose it forever. I have all these cables in the way. I'm gonna unplug anything. Did I unplug something? Oh no, never mind. The stream is just lagging for me. Okay, now we can get some good assembly action going on. Which way does it go? Oh yeah, these parts go on first. Snap those. Put that there. This one should go right there. Boom. Let's see. Oh shoot. I think. Goes like that. Nice. Surprised I'm actually building it. Welcome to Loose Joints. Yeah, I was on point for this drop. I had like 5 friends that were ready to help me out in case I didn't get it, but I was like one of the only one of us that actually did hit. So thankful and lucky. But yeah, I gotta build it. I'm a Gunpla YouTuber, so I'm not just gonna let it sit in the box. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hobby Lobby is almost like the swap meet of the craft store. I guess. You could say that, yeah. That is some gnarly squeakage. Dang, the razor isn't fitting in there. Guess I have to go at it with a knife. Hobby Lobby isn't a great company, but if it's what you have available, it's better than nothing. Just don't expect a huge selection. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they have their ups and downs and definitely some political things going on with them that we won't need to get into discussion with while we're here. But just like Bronny said, if it's what you got, it's what you got, you know. Can't really help that. Did I already put all of these parts on? There's the other leg. Okay. What part are we on now? Let's see. Okay. So we need the other one of this. This one is almost all cleaned up. Click Void says, what's my favorite Gundam moment in the series? Well, that is somewhat open-ended because you never define which series. But the very first thing that popped into my head reading that is from the Gundam 00 series. Setsuna F. Seiei, pretty much every other episode he's just like, Gundam! And that's just his character. He's just the guy that says Gundam like that. Without getting into too many spoilers, there's this one part in that series where like everyone's like calling out the names of the people they love, and then Setsuna's just like, Gundam! It's like, come on, man. You don't have anyone? You don't have anyone you love? I've also been looking at building Zoids model kits, but those prices, yeah, Zoids are dope. The prices are not dope. So I'm with you there. Am I doing this wrong? Might be. Oh wait, hold on. There's some parts that go underneath this. These ones. That part's gonna be covered, so I'm just gonna straight up one-stop shop that. You guys ever start a build like really clean, and then the further you get on it, the messier you get, and like you just start to care less? It's so sad. It is so very sad. Oh my goodness. Please don't fall. How does this fit in here? This? I hope so. LOL at Setsuna. Dude is more obsessed with Gundam than any of us are. That is true. Like, you can't beat him. Nice. There we go. That's our leg. We just need the side armor there. We're almost done. What do you guys think would happen if I did a 24-hour Gundam build stream? You think my hands would get blisters? I'm kind of scared to find out, to be honest. That movie made me laugh so much in a serious scene. Nice reference. I was also disappointed, but the kits look fire. I guess I'm just a mech fanboy. All the time, towards the end, I'm just ready for it to be complete and will leave parts sloppy. That's how I'm feeling right now. Like, off camera, I spend so much time getting every part perfect on this kit. And then, like, now that I'm streaming, I'm just kind of like, let's get it done. Which would give out first, your hands or your mind? Let's find out. Do we have to find out? Do we have to know the answer? Is this, did I put, oh, this kit goes on next. After these short messages. After 24 hours, my hands would be locked in questionable positions and my eyes would be shot. Yeah, probably. That sounds pretty accurate. If Amila gets to 100 Patreon subscribers, he will do a 24-hour stream. Oh no. Well, Emil's my mod, so anything he says is official. If y'all can make it there, I guess I'll have to. But good luck. That mid-kit burnout is when I know I need to put it aside for a bit and work on something fresh and come back to it later. Yeah. It sucks. You can, but not me. I'm too obsessed. Finish the kit before switch to the new one. Yeah, that's how I am with like kits that I build for review. Like I can't just switch to a new one because I gotta get it done for the review. Like that's why I've been working on this one like as much as I can for the past I think I started it last Thursday, so almost a week now. And I'm just so picky about like how everything turns out. What's the current count? I'm in it for the stuck fingers. I think we're only at like 4 Patreons, so you'd have to rally the troops for it to actually happen. We're only at a little over 2 hours just to warm up. Yeah, that's what made me bring it up. I usually stream for about 2 hours. I think the biggest thing I wouldn't like about a 24-hour stream is like there's definitely gonna be some times where I'm gonna be just like sitting here alone with like no one in chat. And who knows how long that will go on. I feel like that's the part that would make me go crazy. Okay, right leg. Boom. Left leg. This. Wait. Oh. Did I do that one right? Yeah. Okay. Wait, which part is this? This is the left leg. Wait, no, wait. I still need to do these ones. I'm getting so excited to finish. My secret is, I'm only going to do part of the shield. I quit my job to full-time mod. Hey, if you're full-time mod, that means you're staying up to 24 hours with me. Which one does this go on? Boom. Come on. Boom. All right. Almost there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the most red thing I have ever held in my hands. And I've held the Holy Bible before. Haha, get it? Oh no, it didn't like my joke. If I didn't do YouTube on Gunpla, what would I have a channel about? That's a great question. I have no idea. I'd probably do a channel, I don't know, probably like product reviews or something. But there we go. That's the kit. except for the shield. So I'm not gonna do the full shield because I really want to eat, but I will do the supreme part at least. So let's cut this out and get that done. That way we can see the logo in all its glory. This is truly the only part that's different. Ignore like the very limp looking pose, obviously. I did not put much effort into straightening its limbs. Make sure to put the sticker on the wrong way. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this decal on. I think it goes like right here, like that. And just like wraps around. Ooh, okay. Yes, it is molded and it's not a sticker. That's the best part about this kit. Honestly, if this shield was just a sticker, I would probably just, I would have skipped it. But the fact that it's molded into the shield, that's like really what convinced me, like, hey, I need to get this kit. Oh my goodness, I think I like stabbed it in the foot. I feel bad. Need to hit this with some buffing. This balancer is starting to fall apart. I've used it too much on like sharp edges. Did they at least give you a water slide Supreme decal? No, they didn't, unfortunately. It's all stickers. Funny thing is, I already have Supreme water slide decals. Don't ask why, but if they're the same size, I'll probably put that on for the review, just to make it look a little nicer. Stubborn nub marks. I did it. I did do it. Almost done, actually. There's a little bit more I'm trying to do with this shield. Well, I actually need to finish the whole shield, but I'm not going to do the whole thing tonight. I'm gonna do it the next time I have some free time. That way I can go eat. That is weird. Why is it not staying in that middle spot? 100. This is not a proper way to sand. I'm doing it kind of sloppily, so don't copy my technique here. It only really works because it's an edge. Santiago, welcome back. I haven't heard from you in a while, man. Thanks for joining in and watching the almost finished result. Okay, let's see. Now we can hit it with this buffing block, bring it back to shine. Beautiful. Nice, there we go. I mean, there's fingerprints all over it now, but we have the shield. Let's get these letters cleaned up real quick. Thankfully, these don't have to be glossy, so I can go and do, or use the razor pretty liberally with these. I wonder if these two E's are the same. Like, am I allowed to get them mixed up? Probably not, right? I guess it's worth checking real quick. I already forgot which is which. Oh wait, they're different. The tabs are like slightly different size on the back. S U P. It's like I'm playing a game of horse with the supreme letters. You know, they talked about it last stream. I did not know that Supreme used to be like a skating or like a skate company. That's how uncultured I am. Every video I'm gonna comment that you have the E's mixed up. How would you know? How sad would it be if I like broke one of the letters right now? Like right when I'm at the end. I don't know if you guys were there for when I streamed the Perfect Grade Unleashed, but I was streaming while building it and I broke the V-fin. Oh my goodness. It was like one of the saddest moments in my YouTube career ever. What's wild to me is that Champion is the brand people want nowadays. That was just Walmart filler when I was growing up. You know, I always thought the same thing too. Like, I had a Champion hoodie in high school that I probably got when I was in middle school from, like, I don't know, I got it as like a Christmas gift from like a family member. And like, I always thought of it as like a cheap, what's it called? I don't know. Not like a cheap gift, but like, it's definitely not like designer or anything. And then like I went to high school, started wearing it, and people really liked it. I was like, wait, it's just a gray crew neck that says Champion. What's so crazy about it? Banana Child, welcome. You're here to witness the assembly of the Supreme logo. Sup? Super. Supre. Supreme. Oh man, I got the Daban version of this kit. It only says Supreme. Just kidding. Anyways, this is the final letter of the shield. With the placement of this letter, we will be concluding the stream. And the next time you see this kit will be in a review video. So I do want to say thank you to everyone who's here. Thank you for everyone who watched the first part and anyone who's still here for the second part. I'm glad you're here to watch me build it. It's been a pretty exciting kit. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the review video. Looking forward to doing the B-roll for this too. I'm hoping it's going to end up being really sick. So once again, thank you for joining me. And with the placement of this E, I hope you all have a good night. And as usual, start building.